Hello, my name is Prime, and welcome back to ETS2 Showcases. And today we are here in Tirana. We're gonna head down to Vlora, hauling some non-alcoholic beer. Should be a pretty good delivery, nice and short, or a little bit more of a short delivery. And we're driving the Scania S series truck today, and hauling this non-alcoholic beer in our Wheelton current master trailer here today. Looks mighty fine with the one of the modern line paint job schemes on the truck and trailer today. It looks mighty sharp, if you ask me. That's the first time I'm actually checking out the Wheelton trailer pack. I'll be honest, I completely forgot to buy it whenever it released, but we're here now, and that's all that matters. Let's go ahead and get this Scania S series started up and get on the road. There's a good old sound of the Scania. Let's go ahead and get rolling. Hopefully everyone's doing well. I certainly am. West Balkans official release. This is actually the very first video that I've done in the official release of the West Balkans DLC. For those who've checked out the channel over the last week or so, I was privileged to have early access to the West Balkans DLC, and we're experiencing some very tight quarters here of the West Balkans DLC, so we're going to try and snake out of here without scratching up our truck and trailer. But it's the very first time me actually driving here in the official release, at least on video. So hopefully everyone is enjoying the West Balkans DLC for those who picked up the DLC, and for those who haven't, hopefully you are just enjoying ETS2 as per usual. But yes, it's great to be over here in the more southern section of the West Balkans DLC, or for that matter, we'll be going straight down to the most southern section of the West Balkans DLC, so it'll be nice to see this area in general. And I thought, better drive the Scania S series again. Haven't driven the truck for quite some time, so I thought, you know what, let's do it once again and get back in this good old Scania, the V8 kind of trim level today. Although I'm not using any mods in today's video, be aware that they will be coming back, well, pretty much starting next episode here in ETS2 Showcases. I decided to not have any extra mods in today, just showing off some different DLC stuff, you know, all of that good stuff, but decided not to have the mods, but they will come back very, very soon, especially the engine mods, which maybe I should have done for today's video with the Scania. I know there are some very, very good Scania sound packs out there specifically for the V8 engine range, but you know what? We live and we learn here, pretty much, and it's good to just enjoy ETS2 for what it has to offer, because the West Balkans DLC looks really, really good, and I'm very happy with the DLC thus far. Now, we've had some pretty exciting news here over the last couple days in ETS2. Now, keep in mind, this depends on when you're watching this video. If you're watching this video in the far future, well, hopefully you are doing well and this video found you well. But if you're watching this around the time of the video publishing, you will know, or you will most likely know, I should say, that there has been another new truck teased for ETS2. Yes, that time has finally come once again, and we've got another truck on the horizon for ETS2. Now, I made a prediction in a Prime News video, and I'll try to remember to have it linked or in the card above, whatever YouTube is calling that stuff now. I will try and have that Prime News linked up in the card above, but I made a kind of prediction going off of also what the community in general, we discovered Dure, cool, also kind of going off what the community was kind of guessing, basing off some of the comments on said blog posts and some of the other socials and stuff like that. Now, initially when I saw the screenshots, there were, I believe, 4 of them included in the blog post. And we've actually got to go to the left over here, so I'm going to make sure I get my navigation correct today. Really don't feel like taking a wrong turn on today's episode. When I saw the 4 screenshots or so, I noticed the truck that they were trying to hide had a very familiar, let's say, paint color on it. And to me, as soon as I saw it, we're going to slow down here a little bit, try and actually get around the corner. Nice wide turn, using all the suspension travel to keep that trailer up right there. My word, just putting some leaning, putting a lot of pressure on that one side, because it is a pretty hefty load today. I believe I want to say 50,000 pounds. But look at this nice area here. Palm trees lined down the middle. Beautiful, beautiful stuff, or whatever kind of tree they are. I think they're a palm tree. You never know. But speed bumps as we go through. What a lovely detailed area of the West Balkans this is. beautiful downtown core. Something that, and I'll get back to what I was talking about otherwise in just a second. It's great to see these nice downtown areas of the West Balkans DLC. We really needed this in some of these DLCs, to be honest. The more historical sections of town, seeing all the incredible detail that lie within these city streets. Pretty neat that it's all come into ETS2. But back to the truck. I thought right off the bat when I saw the color, it was kind of like that yellowy... Oh, where's this? Do I have to go this way? That doesn't look like the right way. Lost Prime at it again. Here we go. Hopefully there's no one behind me. I won't go into them. That's fine. Okay. Use all the turning radius this has. Man, I hate these roundabouts. Or severely dislike them. Let's just say that. Okay, let's face it. I hate them. I'm really not used to driving in them. Anyways, new truck. Saw the paint color. Yellowish. Pretty common kind of scheme there for DAF trucks. And to no surprise, as soon as I went down to the comment section of the blog post and then eventually some of the other sources, including what the Prime News people were commenting and DMing me and stuff like that, it seems like everyone's in agreement that it's going to be some form of DAF truck. Most likely, based off the size of it, the DAF XD. Now, I'll be honest, I don't really know a lot about the DAF range of trucks other than the ones that are in ETS2. Obviously, being a North American, for those who don't know, I'm more up to date on the North American side of things in terms of trucks, and I'm trying to catch up on the European side. So, the DAF XD is supposed to be a smaller, or in the smaller range of DAF trucks, which is neat to see, but that could be cool to come to ETS2. And I mean, there were some pretty good hints in the size and category of the truck based off of the SES software description within the blog post. Many times saying that, oh, I don't know what that AI was doing. Many times saying that the truck is made more for smaller, just little drives around, let's call it that, but they can also handle the highway as well. For a lot of people who actually know what's happening with the DAF XD in real life, that's pretty much the class of truck it is. So that's kind of neat, though, to see that correlation there. I know a lot of people, and I will be honest, including myself, would have liked to see, whether it's a new model or, just for that matter, a new version of a Volvo or Mercedes truck, just to name two brands in ETS2. It would have been great to have that, those brands have a bit of a facelift or new edition as well. They are much needed, and I'm sure SES Software is working away at that. And similar to what's happening with the UK or England in terms of the map and the quality that it is, a lot of the community really wants to see an England or UK rework. I'm sure that is coming in the near future here, but it's just a matter of time. Back to the DAF and the trucks. Yes, we would have liked to see some form of some other form of truck brand, or even just one of the other brands that need some love. Yes, but it is a new truck at the end of the day, and DAF is an amazing brand, and I don't want to take anything away from that at the same time. And it will be really neat to have just an extra model, especially for those to be honest, what I'd like to do, get back into again with some more career sense. The DAF XD is a fantastic entry-level truck, or at least from an outsider's perspective, as I'm going to assume it's not going to be the most costly thing in the world, given what kind of class it's supposed to be. And also just for sake of like a role play or whatever, if you want to be more of just a intercity commuter kind of thing, or even just little city hopper deliveries, so to speak, that'll be a cool thing to be able to do as well. Now, do I have to exit here? I'm going to try and look on this. No, it looks like I can continue straight. I always get so scared with some of these interchanges over here in Europe, saying that over in America as well, in the ATS. For those who've been watching the channel for a while, you know I have this seemingly amazing ability to mess up some blatantly obvious navigational directions, and believe it or not, I'm actually really good at navigating in real life. That may seem like a far stretch, but it's the truth. So it's kind of funny, honestly, for me in game to struggle sometimes with the navigation, because it's not normally something that happens too often in real life, but let's just appreciate the Modern Lines paint job. Yes, I'm a little late to it, and also the Wilton trailer pack, and I'll do some cinematic cams here. I went back to the interior for some reason. I must have hit the wrong button on my wheel, but even still, it's great to see the Modern Lines paint job. It's a nice, clean paint job pack. I know there's been other ones as well, like Retro Waves or something like that. Or there's another retro one I think I got as well. But the Modern Lines, I really like the more clean builds overall for paint and just truck configuration. And of course, the Wilton trailer pack, yes, I'm late to it. I know that for sure. It's also like the Field Bender trailers as well. I have that pack. I just haven't, well, done a video on it, regrettably. What in the world? I will say I don't really know how to navigate roundabouts that well, so I'm probably not supposed to be continually in this right-hand lane going through it, but that's just the way I'm going to drive it. But even still, I know I'm a little late to the party on those things, but it's fine. It's the way it is. I should have, in all hindsight, remembered to pick up the pack earlier. It sounds bad, but I completely forgot to pick it up whenever they released. Blatantly forgot. I had it on Steam wishlist and everything. I'm pretty sure, looking back, I probably got a notification and just must have been busy at the time and didn't even pick it up. It's bad of me to say, but it's the truth. But we're just gonna try and right the wrong here, and there we go. It's getting some time it does deserve, because they are a very wonderful trailer indeed. Now I think I probably have to go in right here, I assume. Yes. Okay. Hard right-hand turn. Can I make it? Or am I going to have to reverse? I'm going to have to reverse. Looking at the little mirror up in the top right-hand corner there for the front of the truck. Mighty close indeed. Get around the corner there and now pull into the spot. Very, very tight quarters here in the West Balkans DLC overall, which I guess does make sense. Now, where do I have to drop this thing at? Probably on the other side of the building. Yeah. So let's go around this way. Hopefully, I'm not going on the wrong side. We're going to hope for the best. Can I even get around this way? I think I can. I'm going to try to get around this way. We'll see what happens, I guess. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh, and it was actually the smart decision. Well, would you look at that? I actually made a proper decision once when trying to park a trailer, because we can actually completely straighten this thing up and come around and park it quite easily, or at least I'm going to hope quite easily. Let's see if we can get the camera view in a better spot. There we go. Line this thing up. Try not to scrape our beautiful Wilton Curtain Pro or whatever it is. I can't remember. It was Curtain Pro or something. I said at the beginning of the video. All these names, it's hard to try and remember what the Curtain Side or Pro or whatever it is. It's a fantastic trailer, besides the fact that I always forget the name of it. Fantastic truck as well, and a wonderful paint job. Overall, just a great delivery. Thank you all so much for watching. Great to be back here in West Balkans DLC once again. And of course, we'll be expanding out, doing some other things. There's also a couple special episodes coming out very soon based on the time of year and a current event that's happening that I may or may not have forgot to mention the last couple episodes, but we're just going to leave it, I guess, as a little bit of a, well, evident surprise, let's face it. Even still, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.